Welcome to In Case You Missed the News Show, where I fill you in on all the sports action from the night before. My name is Michael Cake. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the NHL. Jesper Fast scored the OT winner to send the fans home happy as the Carolina Hurricanes win 4-3 in overtime to take a 2-0 series lead over the New York Islanders. Antti Raanta made 25 saves for the win. Brock Nelson led the way for the Islanders with a goal and an assist. The series will now shift to the UBS Arena on Friday. The Florida Panthers show they're not going to go down easy as they defeated the Boston Bruins 6-3 to even up the series at 1 apiece. It was an all-around effort for the Panthers as they had 5 different goal scorers in the win, while Alex Lyons made 34 saves to win his first career playoff game. Bruins stuck around, but they were not able to overcome a full-goal third period from a hungry Panthers squad. The series will now shift to Florida on Friday. Roope Hintz scored a hat-trick and Miro Heiskanen added 4 assists to lead the Dallas Stars past the Minnesota Wild 7-3 to even up the series at 1-1. A 4-goal second period for the Stars allowed them to blow the game wide open as the Wild were unable to bounce back in the third. Trade deadline acquisition Gustav Nyquist led the way for the Wild with 2 assists. XL Energy Center will look to energize the Wild as they look to bounce back in Game 3 on Friday. Klim Kostin's early third-period goal was enough for the Edmonton Oilers as they defeated the LA Kings 4-2 in another close matchup to tie the series up at 1 apiece. Leon Draisaitl led the way for the Oilers with 3 points, while Stuart Skinner made 24 saves. Korpisalo had another phenomenal effort for the Kings as he stopped 33 of his 36 shots. Friday, we'll see Game 3 at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Looking forward to tonight, the Leafs will look to bounce back after a humiliating loss in Game 1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The New Jersey Devils look to avoid going to Madison Square Garden down 2-0. The Seattle Kraken look to defeat the defending champions once again, and the Winnipeg Jets will look to stymie the Las Vegas Golden Knights for the second consecutive game. Moving on to the NBA, the Ja Morant-less Memphis Grizzlies were able to slow down the Los Angeles Lakers for a 103-93 win. Xavier Tillman, Jaren Jackson Jr., Dylan Brooks, Tyus Jones, Desmond Bane, and Luke Kennard all had double digits for the Grizzlies in the win. LeBron James led the way for the Lakers with 28 and 12, while Anthony Davis struggled mightily, shooting 4 for 14 from the field for 13 points. The Grizzlies will hope to see Ja Morant back as the series shifts to LA on Saturday. Without Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Milwaukee Bucks dominate the first half and never look back to defeat the Miami Heat 138-122 to even up the series. It was a team effort for the Milwaukee Bucks as 7 scores were in double digits in the win. Jimmy Butler led the way for the Heat with 25, as the team missed Tyler Hero's scoring production in this one. Milwaukee would love to see Giannis back on the court when the series moves to Miami on Saturday. Jamal Murray scored 40 points as the Denver Nuggets avoid a Game 2 collapse against the Minnesota Timberwolves in a 122-113 win. Jokic added 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists, while Anthony Edwards scored an impressive 41 points for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns struggled for the Wolves, only scoring 10 points on 3 of 12 shooting in the loss. The Timberwolves will look to bounce back on their home court in Game 3 on Saturday. Looking ahead to tonight's slate of games, the Brooklyn Nets will try to avoid going down 3-0 as the 76ers come to town. The Sacramento Kings will look to take a 3-0 lead of their own against the defending champion Warriors, and the Phoenix Suns walk into Crypto.com Arena looking to steal one from the Clippers. All right, now let's move to a quicker segment because there were so many games. The MLB had a 15-game slate last night. Let's go through them. Tampa Bay Rays improved to 16-3 with a dominant 8-0 win over the Cincinnati Reds. Drew Rasmussen had 5 shutout innings to earn himself the win. Michael Conforto hit a 2-run homer in the 11th to help the San Francisco Giants defeat the Miami Marlins 5-2. Jose Ramirez's 3-run homer in the 6th was all the Cleveland Guardians needed as they held on for a 3-2 victory over the Detroit Tigers. Nolan Gorman's grand slam leads the way as the St. Louis Cardinals easily defeat the Arizona Diamondbacks 14-5. Trey Turner hits his first home run of the season as the Philadelphia Phillies defeat the Chicago White Sox 5-2. Heim hits a 3-run shot as the Texas Rangers defeat the Kansas City Royals 12-3 to complete the sweep. Max Scherzer gets tossed for sticky stuff as the New York Mets hold on to defeat the Los Angeles Dodgers 5-3. Andrew McCutchen continues his torrid start to the year as the Pittsburgh Pirates destroy the Colorado Rockies 14-3. Chicago Cubs clobbered the Oakland Athletics bullpen in a 12-2 victory to complete the sweep. Nick Martinez's 7 shutout innings and Juan Soto hits a homer to help lead the San Diego Padres to a 1-0 victory over the Atlanta Braves. This snapped the Atlanta Braves' 8-game winning streak. Eric Lauer in a 5-run 7th inning helps the Milwaukee Brewers defeat the Seattle Mariners 5-3. Aaron Judge robs Ohtani of a homer, hits one of his own as the New York Yankees beat the Los Angeles Angels 3-2 in extras. Baltimore Orioles shut out the Washington Nationals 4-0 as they continue to climb the AL East standings. Joey Gallo hits a 3-run shot to lead the Minnesota Twins past the Boston Red Sox 10-4. Luis Garcia dominates through 7 innings as the Houston Astros defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 8-1. In other news, the Oakland A's have purchased land for a new stadium in Las Vegas. Will this mean the team will change names and go to Las Vegas? Only time will tell. Finally, in Champions League action, after a dominating 3-0 win over Bayern Munich last week, Manchester City will move on after a 1-1 draw in the second leg with the German side. Manchester City will face Real Madrid in the semifinal. Already up 2-0 in aggregate, Inter Milan moved on after a 3-3 draw with Benfica yesterday. Inter Milan will move on to play bitter rival AC Milan in the semifinals. That is all for yesterday's action. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.